It's not the end of the world. And I can turn on low latency mode. I already have that on. Scuff stream is scuffed.
Yo, it's been so scuffed today. I honestly think it might be that. I don't. It's not usually such a problem. Hello guys, I'm back. I'm sorry it keeps dying. I don't know what to do. We've stopped screen sharing and hopefully this helps.
My mainframe is overloading their systems.
Oh, fucking for real.
I'm sorry. It's so thick and so big.
So
So
obviously we need to
powerful.
go back to this guy's ass.
Yes, we need to go back to the real
Wagyu
Wagyu
of sea.
sea.
Which is this guy's ass.
Pause it on that because like
go all the way back. Let's see.
Oh yeah, see, I don't have horns. You got horns and wings. There's much more to grab.
Yeah, I have handlebars. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Often referred to is the Wagyu of salmon. This guy's ass.
I'm gonna take a screenshot. Hold on. Milkshake, no, Milkshake, go, 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 go. No, no, no. I'm okay. I'm just laughing. It's okay. Go downstairs, honey. Milkshake, go downstairs.
Hold on. Wait until my motion capture.
Milkshake, go downstairs.
There we go.
Milkshake, go downstairs. Go downstairs. Irritate me in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You gotta fix your head.
Make this. Not right now.
You look drugged out.
Did that fix it? Hold on.
You gotta if you're gonna make the screenshot, you need to laugh.
I already took a screenshot. Oh, I just took a screenshot of the video. I didn't take a screenshot of us.
Oh, you should do it with us.
Okay, hold on.
Content. Hurry up, my face hurts.
I'm trying. My head won't tilt up. There it goes. Oh my god, why won't you smile? You whore. Smile.
Smile, you damn whore.
Okay. I think I got it. Let me check. Oh yeah, I got it.
You do need to tag me, by the way.
Hmm?
You totally need to tag me.
Oh yeah, here, I'm gonna drop it in your DMs too.
Heyo. That's so good. That's so good.
Referred to as the one of salmon. It's just this guy's
dude's
ass.
Oh god, my neighbors are probably hating me right now. That's the one thing I'm probably looking forward to most in our new place. Our office
Yeah.
is going to be between the living room and the bedroom.
Oh, nice.
So there's no,
Yeah.
shared wall with my neighbors
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah,
making
yeah.
content,
Referred to as the Wagyu of
which is
salmon.
great for lots of
Copper River King salmon can cost up to $120.
Oh, he's
per
got a
pound.
porn
Like
stash.
retail price $1,500, $2,000.
He does have a porn stash. Dear God. That makes it worse. That makes it worse. It makes it worse.
Oh,
Mm.
no. God, what? Yeah. I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish.
I'm for sale for $1,500.
Okay. We gotta watch this movie.
Right here.
It's 6 times as much
Excuse
as
me?
other
Don't
wild
throw
salmon,
up.
and 10 times
Uh,
more than
Oh
farmed
shit, go
salmon.
downstairs.
This salmon is extremely rare to come by.
Oh God.
For fishers in
Oh
North
God.
Alaska, it means spending entire days in dangerous
It would not be the
waters,
first time I've
using
puked so hard
life-saving
I've thrown up.
equipment, and spending thousands of dollars on a permit.
I mean, puking and throwing
All
up are
with
one and the same.
serious chance
They really
of
are.
coming back to port empty-handed.
Look at him just fail to net this fish.
So is Copper River
You
King salmon
dumb
the biggest
motherfucker.
challenge?
This is why you're Wagyu of the sea, because you're such bottom material, you can't even net a fucking fish.
King salmon, also called Chinook salmon,
It's
is
a
one
juicy
of the 5
bottom.
species of wild Pacific salmon swimming through the Alaskan waters. The Copper
Oh
River
God.
King is the largest and
Ugh.
most nutritious of them
Why don't
all.
we do shit like this more often?
This is great. This is the VTuber content I want in my life.
So vibrant. It's such a deep, deep red.
See?
And it's like one of those things when you see it, it's very obvious that that's a copper.
Did you
Fucking
see-
beautiful. I want that in my mouth.
So buttery.
No, not you in your porn stash. I want the fish in my mouth.
Kyle and his
And of
crew
course
set
his
sail
name is
in the early
Kyle.
hours of the
His
morning
name is
from the
Kyle.
Succubus harbor.
Oh my god, why is his name Kyle?
Reach the delta of the Copper River.
No.
King salmon will stay in the Copper River delta.
Of course
for
his
only
name is
3
fucking
seasons.
Kyle.
Kings are the first wild salmon of the season.
Look at him
The start
swim. Look at
season
them
is
ass.
unpredictable. Although a roughly
Kyle
season
Lee.
falls around mid-May, fishers
I
won't
hate
always time to
this.
set sail until less than a day before.
We typically have such a short window to fish. It's really important.
Come in, Kyle.
to be able
Give you
to
some cool
make
fish.
quick decisions.
The unpredictable outcome of
Good
each
job,
fishing
Kyle, you
round
got a
not only
fish.
affects the price of each catch,
Don't fall overboard, you
but also
dumbass.
builds up the excitement.
That's insane.
Little
Life
coho?
is good.
The location is the first challenge for Kyle and his crew. The delta of the river is very large, and not a lot of salmon
There's a
swim in the
butte
area,
right there.
so fishers like Kyle have to take their boats to shallow waters.
It's extremely dangerous to fish for a Copper River King salmon because they like to hang
Yeah,
out in
I forget
shallow
how much
waters,
the
and
delay
when
is.
you're fishing
It's
in
probably
that
like
area,
5
you're a lot
seconds.
more exposed to Mother Nature. You know, the waves are crushing, they're breaking on top of you, and you're a lot more susceptible to capsizing your boat. We're about to pick our anchor, and then we're gonna make a set.
Once the anchor is set, the chances of catching anything are slim. King salmon makes up only a small percentage of the salmon in the Copper River. 90% is sockeye. That makes Kyle's job extremely difficult. Aside from that, local laws require he uses specific nets called gill nets. They're hung vertically to catch the fish by their gills.
Gill netting is an extremely effective way to catch these fish because each net is hand-built and completely customized. So, you know, for Copper River King salmon, we use a lot larger mesh size, around 6 inches, so the smaller fish swim right through it. And
Could you turn the sound up just a little bit?
are
Yeah.
able to locate a king salmon.
Maybe not. Yeah, wait, yeah, hold on. I can do it through the soundboard.
salmon.
Here we go.
They fit perfectly in our net. King. Give me a second. I'll explain in a second. Should have pulled him over the bow.
He just failed to net the fish like a dumbass and lost that fucking salmon.
So what had happened was, so king salmon, they're really large fish and they typically don't really get stuck into the net. They usually just wrap up. So it's imperative that you have a dip net to catch them in case they pop out. And what had happened there was, it was the first king of the day. I was super, super excited. I had the net underneath and it had already peaked and started to crown over the bow roller. And I tried to reach forward to pull it over, but because that it popped off and I was only holding the dip net with one hand, and because the king was so large, it overpowered me and it ended up swimming out.
But the same features that make
Okay, hold on. I want to point something out. No one nets a king salmon with one fucking hand. That is rule number 1 with 20+ pound fish. You don't fucking grab the net with one fucking hand. That's a two-hand netting job. You don't fucking, you deserve to lose that fish. You're a dumbass. You're a deckhead. You should know better. Dude, even greenhorns know better than that. Yeah, fuck you. Get off my boat.
such an effective way to catch king salmon are also what make using them.
This is why he's a bottom.
dangerous.
He's
There are
useless.
a lot of hazards and dangers using a gill net, specifically on deck for the crew, just because we are using
Speaking
hydraulic
of
equipment to
bottoms.
send the net out into the water. There's a lot of loose mesh that goes flying out. So
How's our
any
useless bottom doing
strains
tonight?
from a hoodie or shoelaces, all those.
Yeah,
are
Runa, how you
really
doing?
prone to getting snagged.
I'm joking, honey. I'm
Common here in
joking.
the
How are you,
River.
Runa, though?
Even after spending his full day
Bruna,
out on the boat,
you are
Kyle has a
anything
serious chance of
but
coming back
useless.
empty
Yeah, you're
handed.
amazing, Runa.
That makes the fish that he does catch
Wolfie
even more
too.
prized.
And Peacock
go,
if they
go.
were here.
Oh, woo! We just caught this toad of a Copper River king salmon. This one probably weighs
Yeah,
probably 30,
30.
35 pounds. And for like retail price, this goes like $1,500, $2,000 right here. And
It's nice
just
when
for
they
size
talk more
comparison,
so I can actually
this
see
is,
the
Copper River
closed
Saga salmon.
captions.
Yeah.
Do what you just did again.
Yeah, it's got a darker mouth. And then also on top of the spine, you'll see it's got spots along the line, and also it's
There we
got
go.
silver,
Keep it right
and
there.
spots on the tail as well. So this one
God
right here
damn
is
it.
probably 22 pounds.
You want to see the whole
It's
thing?
a very beautiful,
Yes, I want
very
to see
fatty
the
Copper River king
captions.
salmon.
Well, I mean, the captions will still be there.
Very excited that we got the first.
But they go
first one on
beneath
board.
your
Day's getting started,
overlay.
And
Do they?
looking forward to catching many more.
Yeah.
The huge size of the Copper River king salmon is due to its migration. Wild salmon are born in freshwater
okay.
streams like the Copper River,
Huge
and then
size.
migrate to the ocean as juveniles.
Big chungus.
After spending most of their lives at sea, they return to their home to spawn.
Have you
For the
seen
kings
those
returning to
fish
the Copper
shoots?
River, this means
Yeah.
enduring a
Yeah, I've watched
300
fish be
mile-long
planted
journey
through
against
fish
a
shoots.
7-mile-per-hour current.
That's
Swimming
so
between
cool.
glaciers
Mhm.
And gaining 3,600 feet in elevation.
They're fish eaters.
Yep.
Copper River salmon have the most intense salmon migratory route out of any salmon in the world. Because of that long journey home, it has a huge impact on the flavor.
Yeah, this dude has
of the
definitely
Copper
done
River,
amateur
because
porn.
the
Oh,
moment
yeah.
the salmon enter.
Like,
They
I'm
go from
sorry.
the ocean, the
Your
seawater, and they
eyebrows
hit
don't
that
look
fresh
like
water of the
that.
Copper River salmon, their body automatically changes.
If you're working
into
on a boat.
reproductive
Yeah,
mode.
yeah.
So up until that day that they hit that fresh water, they're just feeding and building up fat to make that 300-mile-long journey. Go, go,
We're
go,
looking
go.
at the star of Alaskan Prawn Hub. Yes, it said Prawn
39,000
Hub on
kings
I
are
love
set to
it.
return
I love
home to
it.
the Copper River this year, 13% below the 10-year average of 46,000. Out of these 39,000, fisheries are only permitted to catch less than half.
Fuck
which
them
enough salmon to make it up the
seagulls.
river for future generations. Kyle is only allowed to go out once enough salmon have escaped the fishing ground, and have started to make their way up the Copper River. The catch limit is different every day. It can be reached at any moment, and when it is,
Wolfie,
Kyle has to
you
stop
should
fishing and return to port
finish
immediately.
saying that, because
He needs to bring home
runs
enough
you're a
fish
good
to keep
girl
us running.
doesn't
And
sound as
fishing in
good
the
as
Copper River
Rona.
bears high
Yeah, right.
stakes.
If I came back empty-handed, it would cost me, it could be anywhere from $300 to $600 in fuel, and probably a chunk of my pride.
For a company like Kyle's, fuel can
Although
top
the boats are
$5,000
cool.
a season, but that's still significantly lower.
I
than
do
the cost of
enjoy,
permit
like,
to commercially fish
sitting
these waters,
around
which is
on like
$250,000.
harbors.
When I first started commercial fishing, I did not.
Or like the Great
I
Lakes.
miss being on boats and fishing all the time.
So much debt to buy
You miss the
equipment
Great
cheap,
Lakes?
I couldn't afford
Yeah, I
to
miss the
save it.
lakes. I miss being on the ocean. I miss all kinds of stuff that I used to do.
I eat salmon very
Well,
regularly.
you're more than welcome to come visit. I have a guest bedroom now. Well, in a couple of
Please
weeks.
fall in. Please fall in. Please, you dumb motherfucker.
Come.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh. Holy shit. Go.
Wow, he fucking did that one-handed.
Because it wasn't a fucking big king.
He did that fucking one-handed though.
It was a little sockeye. Not impressive. It was like 6 pounds.
That's insane. Last other day, we just brought in 7 Copper River Kings. Insane.
The fish are just like,
Dude, that was
wee.
Once Kyle returns to port, the fish must be filleted and packaged.
Yeah, you
as
know
soon
that
as
cabin's
possible
deck
to
has been
preserve
used
its
for a
nutritional
shoot.
value.
Oh yeah.
You know it.
It takes us about a week to get our salmon to consumers. The moment our fishermen return to port, we'll fillet, portion,
Pulling
vacuum pack,
out the
and flash
guts.
freeze for a minimum of 3 days. So then that way.
Yeah, that's
the
one thing that you will never
uh,
catch me doing
consumable for
is
sushi is considered sushi grade.
gutting a fish.
They're so
Oh, I got
fatty,
you, don't worry.
So oily, it's hard to
I
hold on
know.
when they keep slipping.
I haven't been
Access to sea salmon
fishing
to fine dining and
oh
sushi
god,
restaurants,
10
but
years?
also directly to customers across the country.
Since before my grandpa got
Shipping out
sick.
of Alaska
Oh.
can get
And passed
very
away.
expensive
You want to go
because of
fishing
its
with me? I'll
removal
clean all our
shipping.
fish.
It costs him
Sweet.
$65 to ship
Done.
a 5-pound
Yeah.
box of salmon
I hope I don't
from
scare the
Cordova
fish
to New
away
York.
with the death metal.
Due to an increase in demand,
Yeah,
the price
probably
of
not.
king
I usually-
salmon has slowly gone up over
I mean,
the last
I'll-
5 years.
Honestly, if you come visit, we can borrow my land guy's
Salmon
boat
is now going
and
for
take his
$100
truck
to
and go somewhere.
$120.
You have a
Although
land
bigger fish
guy?
sell for
Yeah, my
more,
landlord on the ranch I
king
live on.
salmon are getting harder to come by.
Oh.
A 2020
Call him my
study
land
found
guy.
that in the last 60 years, salmon in Alaska have been getting smaller.
You didn't think I owned a 5-acre ranch, did you?
Since 1960,
No, I didn't think
king
so.
salmon
Yeah,
have
I
lost
rent an
50%
apartment here.
in body length.
That's
Streams are
cool.
warming earlier
And
this
also,
year, and salmon
I've
can
never
form
heard of
migrations at a younger age
renting an
and smaller
apartment on a
size.
ranch before.
Yep.
There's also competition with other fish populations caused by hatcheries releasing the fish they produce into the sea. In the
Fishies.
long term, this drop in size affects the salmon's commercial value. The transport of nutrients, egg production, and especially for king salmon,
Fishies.
it reduces the
The
supply
fishies are
for
cute.
rural communities.
Salmon and seafood in Alaska is more than just more than a job. It's very deeply rooted into our traditions. We have very many rural communities in Alaska that rely on these wild salmon runs as like their only source of protein. So they don't have some of them they don't.
God,
have
if that was
access to
cooked, I would
grocery
just
stores.
straight up
So
lick it.
It's really important that we have.
Yo,
It's right
you
on
could
the
just make
bowl.
nigiri with that. What are you talking about cooked? That's fresh. Just fucking slice one up and make nigiri right quick. Oh. Some salmon nigiri? Oh, yeah. All right,
I
last
would love
video.
to make like some salmon stir fry.
You know what?
Japanese iron kettles.
Yeah, so I
Interesting.
have one. Real Japanese cast iron kettles are incredibly expensive. I have
They
one.
last forever.
They last forever. I have one, and it cost me like $450. And
Holy fuck.
dude, my dad like could not understand why I would pay that much for a tea kettle. I'm like, because it's gorgeous. Well,
I mean, like, I would, but like, I'm like impatient when it comes to my tea.
you know,
I love my tea. Um, so I used an electric kettle, but I have one that's got temperature control
okay, but
because
so you're making a single cup at a time. This makes a
yes.
pot, and that cast iron pot will stay warm for an hour.
See, I probably don't drink that much tea that'll go through a pot in an hour.
It's good for when you're serving multiple people, and you can get a small size pot that'll only do a couple cups, like for just yourself. There's
Polly,
many
you're
different
really
sizes.
good at serving multiple people, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a handmade iron kettle.
All right, let's watch
For
this.
centuries,
Oh, this isn't
artisans
cast
have made
iron, though.
kettles by pouring molten iron through a small opening in molds like
They're
Ooh,
this.
casting it.
I do love
Once the
peppermint.
iron
Although my
hardens,
favorite,
they continue
I
the
have
tedious
very
work of
unique tastes
hammering
in
the kettle
tea. Well,
free.
yes and no.
It's only used to
I'm a
boil
basic
water.
bitch. I
but that
love
doesn't
my
make it
Earl
cheap.
Grey and I love my Lady
You can
Grey
buy
in the
a
morning.
mass-produced kettle
It's
for
like literally the best
$40,
part of the morning.
But a handmade iron kettle can cost over $300.
Yeah, it's the $450
So
on
who makes
mine.
these kettles? And why are they so expensive?
Look at how gorgeous that is.
Mm-hmm.
This is Iwate Prefecture in Japan. Iron kettles have been
Um,
made here for hundreds.
Yes, but
But
I
in
do
the
want to point out, like they
afternoon-
said, you can buy an inexpensive one that's mass produced for like $50 with like 4 little cast iron cups. It's honestly just as good. It's not handmade, but it will do everything the handmade one will do. There's no reason to spend the $450 unless you want to, just because it's handmade. Honestly, if you want a nice cast iron kettle, just spend the $50 and get the cheap set on Amazon.
I was about to say, I will put it on my throne list.
Yeah, here, you want me to send you a link?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I have one I was looking at. That's bigger than my pot's a personal size pot. But I was considering getting a bigger one for having guests. Ow! That was rude.
For when I come over and you serve me on your knees?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, what? No, hold on. Wait, hold on. I was talking about tea.
Yeah, that too.
Ow!
Do you think this can be true?
Karina
To
wants
be
a link.
fair, I got
Okay.
hit too. To be fair, I got hit too. So you can't complain too much.
Oh yeah, it goes through you, huh?
Yeah.
Karina also
One
got
of the
link.
joys of being able to move so quickly. I don't get hit.
Okay. But yeah, definitely. I mean, they're like 50, $60, and it comes with the little trivet for you to stand your teapot on, and you can put a little tea light candle underneath to keep the pot warm, and then you pour your tea into your fucking little cast iron cups that come with it. It's honestly a great purchase. If you're gonna buy something and you want to elevate your loose leaf tea experience, I highly recommend this. $60, great purchase.
Gosh, you sounded so bougie right there. If you want to elevate your tea experience,
Would
oh
you
my god, am I watching an episode of MasterChef?
believe that I have some sales experience?
I had a feeling. Let's
Is
finish this episode. It's
Appears.
actually almost midnight for
Each one
me.
starts
Oh, yeah,
Some
yeah.
of us have a 9 to 5 job.
ew.
Nobu Miya runs Kamasada,
Hey,
a workshop
I bought a
founded by his
house.
grandfather.
This is true.
大体20歳ぐらいから始めてますんで、
it sucks, but it does have
まだ
perks.
50
Yeah.
And yes, Wolfie, at least it's not dropping a puma.
Designing a new kettle takes him 2 to 3 years.
まあ売れるものを作るっていうのは意外と早くできる仕事なんだ
Puma's hurt.
けども、確かにこう ビジネスですから売れるものを作るっていうのは絶対必要なことなんだけれども、じゃあ自分の木にそぐわないでも見にあんまり綺麗でなくてもまあ
What is that stuff he's brushing on it though?
それはうちはしないし。
At this workshop, every single kettle is made by hand.
Maybe it's like a sealant.
But before you start
Gotta be,
melting
it's on
iron,
cast
you
iron.
need a mold. The mold is made from 3 parts that form a gap where the iron is poured in.
そうすると、言った通りに外側と内側が間がこの2.5ミリから2ミリの隙間になるんですけども、その隙間を、この尻型の
Interesting.
穴から流し込んだ液体の鉄が通って、
This is the kind of mold I would be making for the flatware.
いう感じですね。
Rock on.
The core is
Oh, that's
destroyed with
dope.
each use, but the outer molds are reused 2 to 3 times, depending on the design of the kettle.
それ以上になると
Apparently something's on
明らかに
fire.
質が目立って悪くなりますので、だから一型から一つしか取れないっていった場合ですと、単純に普通の品物の3倍はするわ
They
けです
just
ね。
press sand molds.
According to Nobu, around 70% of the work is making the mold.
Good
The
way to.
process also creates the most recognizable aspect of the design. This bumpy
Oh,
pattern
yeah, it
called
could be
automold.
lacquer.
This mold has around 2,000 dots. all
It's
placed
simple,
by
but it's
hand.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
僕の場合はだいたい3時間2時間半から3時
They
間
hand stamp
押し切って
every
しまう
dot.
感じですね。洗いの数が
2.5 hours
多
just
く
to
なる
finish
ほど
one
木には
mold.
鉄
Holy
の
shit.
値段に
And
は
each mold only gets 3 uses out of it.
Wow. That seems like
Artisans coat the
impractical.
core with charcoal dust.
You wonder
to
why
make
it costs
easier to separate from the iron.
$450.
Yeah.
Then Shitaro delicately places it
Charcoal
inside
dust.
the
There
outer
we
mold.
go.
Oh,
Make it easier
okay.
to
You won't know
separate.
if something went wrong until the iron has cooled. There's a lot of anticipation waiting for the iron to melt. Shitaro has to mentally prepare for the pour, a dangerous and physically demanding task. A mistake here could ruin the kettle, so
That is
experience
a-
and confidence are essential.
Pretty hot crucible.
Mm-hmm.
There's just something beautiful about watching liquid metal get poured.
Oh, yeah.
Once the iron cools,
Pour off the
Shitaro finally
excess.
sees the result of his hard work.
ここが一番ホッとするか、ああ失敗したってなるかっていうのが分かる瞬間でもありますね。できるだけ、無理のない取り出し方をするという感じですね。これが、まあ多少欠けている部分がありますけど、まあほぼ元になったということで、もう一回使いますね。まあまあですね。この中子の取り出しやすさっていうと80点ぐらいですかね。はい、安心ですね、ここで。やっと。
This is fascinating.
Traditional iron kettles like this one don't have any enamel coating inside. Instead, artisans heat the kettle to 900 degrees Celsius on a bed of charcoal. This creates an oxidized layer, which helps prevent rust. Without an enamel coating, the iron subtly changes the taste of boiled water. But this kettle isn't done yet. The final stage is one of the most skill-intensive steps. Nobu heats up the kettle and brushes on lacquer.
It is a
coating
lacquer,
and
okay.
coloring the outside.
仕上げ
Bruno was right.
着色っていうのは意外とかなりベテランにならないと綺麗な仕上げができないっていうのは温度管理なんですね、これ難しいのは。そういう意味では、まあ、一番 最終工程にふさわしく、あとは自分が思い描いてたものがこの着色一つで全然違うものになったりすることもあるんで、まあ、分業の方が効率的であることは
Put the
分かってるん
lacquer on
ですけ
while
ど
it's
も、
still hot.
どうしても
Oh, he's heating it up to put the lacquer on.
前になったり、
Ah,
作る側が面白くなく作るんですね。で、物っていうのは面白く作らないといいものはできないっていうのは僕の考え方なんで。
Most kettles from Kamasada cost $300 to $400, but prices can be as high as $2,000. Despite the high price, customers appreciate the slow-paced nature of these kettles. The design is considered wabi-sabi, which is difficult to translate literally, but refers to the concept of appreciating imperfection and practicing mindfulness.
で、僕はデザインするときに決して便利なものっていうのがいいものではないと。っていうのは使って幸せになるものがいいものだと。お金を出してその僕の作った品物を評価して買ってくれるっていうのは、これは
agreed. It's not just a kettle. It's like an actual like art piece.
使って次の代にも受け渡して自分らの美意識っていうのかな、心とか文化を伝えたいと。
Iron kettles were common in Japan in the 17th and 18th centuries when they were used in tea ceremonies. But they struggled to compete with convenient, mass-produced options after World War II. In recent years, interest in their aesthetic qualities has reignited demand. But that demand has brought on many knockoffs that can be bought for a fraction of the price. These kettles imitate the Arare pattern but usually aren't made in Japan. They also have an enameled interior instead of the bare iron used in the traditional version. But the original, uncoated interior is actually one of the main selling points. Customers say they like the taste of water boiled in these kettles, and some also value the small amount of iron content it adds to their water.
鉄瓶で沸かしたお湯がまろやかになること、はい、鉄イオンが溶け込むことで塩素を分解するのでカルキ臭さが抜けて味が美味しくなる、まろやかになる。一世代前、二世代前、おじいちゃんおばあちゃんの家にあったっていう方の方が多いのが現状です。で、今こうやってカフェで見に来ていただいた方は見たことはあるけど使ったことがなかったっていう人の方が多いです。
Despite an increase in popularity, Nobuo says that demand for this type of kettle isn't enough to sustain the business on its own.
私は昔からここは鉄瓶とか茶の湯釜を使って家業なんですけども、やっぱりそのライフスタイルに合った形でデザインして、提案しているというのが、もちろん古い伝統的なテクニックを使った鉄瓶であるとか、それから茶の湯釜であるとか、そういうものは作り続けて、その技術を伝承しようと思って、そういう仕事もやっております。
Shotaro, Nobuo's son, has trained in making iron kettles and plans on taking over the business to continue this centuries-old craft.
この工場の土間に敷いてある砂っていうのは、鋳型を作る材料そのものの砂がもう敷かれてます。で、鋳型ができて、
it's almost like he just like dumps a bunch of sand in there and then just picks it off the ground as he goes.
ここの土間はうちの祖父が創業した
Yeah, so he's using a wet sand mixture and then forming it to where he wants it and then letting it dry. And he's probably baking it. And that was our last one.
That was so cool.
This was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. I want to do this again sometime.
Me, you making more content?
Yeah, no.
Girl, we should have done that ages ago.
This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Well, if you have to go to bed, I'm probably going to switch over to Pokemon.
Well, you enjoy poking those mons, and I'm gonna get some rest.
Get some rest. Enjoy yourself.
Wolfie, be good. Enjoy their company. I will talk to you in a bit. Good night, Drown. And thank you, Polly. Thank you for inviting me. It was a
Of
pleasure.
course. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I definitely want to do this again, and I look forward to next time.
Good. You know how to find me.
I do. Bye.
Be good, chat.
Okay, let's see if we can get our Switch to work today. Okay, give me a second, chat. I'll be right back.